Gundam.tk presents Wing Gundam Zero. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Robert184 from Gundam.tk, and today I'm looking at the 1/100th high-grade Wing Gundam Zero from the anime Gundam Wing. And don't forget, you can check out the 1/100th high-grade Wing Gundam, the predecessor to the Wing Zero, and you can check out its review in high-grade 1/100th and master-grade 1/100th, along with a whole bunch of other Gundams, Gundam.tk. This is an older kit that came out when the anime was airing back in 1995, and it sells for the price of 1,500 Japanese yen. This kit came out just a few months after the first master grade ever, so while you're used to high grade being 1/44th, this is actually 1/100th scale, and it's the 4th in the series. Now you might be asking yourself, why is Wing Gundam Zero the 4th in the series? Weren't there 5 suits before it showed up mid-season? And according to the Gunpla Bible, the 2007, the most recent version released, you'll notice that while they did make a lot of 1/44th kits, they did for all 5 of the main characters, they only made Wing, Wing Zero, and then 2 versions of the Deskai, and the Shenlong and the Ultron Gundam, along with Epion. So that means fans of Heavy Arms, and who's the other one? Sandrock, did not get a 1/100th kit, which really just goes to show how popular they were not. For a scan around the box, there you've got a front shot of the kit, and of course that's painted and heavily lined. They don't show you what it looks like without doing that kind of work on it. Here you're going to get some story information about the anime and the suit itself. There's number 3, the Deskai, and the Epion, which is the 5th in the series. On the other side of the box, again, you're going to have a front shot that's showing it can transform from mobile suit mode into the Neo Bird mode. And this also includes a few clear parts, just 2 compared to the Wing Gundam's 4. And then you're going to see here that we have the Twin Buster Rifle, a single beam saber. It does have machine cannons in the shoulders. It also has thrusters in the shoulders there, along with the Search Eye. And it's also going to have a shield with some gold parts on there, so we'll see how many of those things actually come through when we're putting the model together. The manual is very similar to the first Wing Gundam, and when you crack it open, again, story, line art, and then it's going to show off some pictures of the front, back, and the Neo Bird mode there, including the Twin Buster Rifle, which was awesome, by the way. 4 plates are going to have an A, B, C, D, and E part. The F part are the clear parts, and again, you're going to have a few polycaps in there, but very small compared to the first one, and then you're going to have a whole bunch of gold chrome parts and polycaps. For the rest of the manual, the first thing you'll notice is how simple this kit is to assemble. So when you're putting together the lower legs, you'll notice that it's just put on a side part, and a back part with a polycap to hold everything together. Nothing more complex than that. Inside, again, we're going to have a shot of the pilot and main protagonist, Hiro Yui. And we're going to have the Neo Bird mode and the mobile suit itself. And ooh, detail up. Then we're also going to have the machine cannons, and on the very last page, it's going to show you how to put it all together, and the transformation, which again is just 1 page, making it pretty simple, and a color paint guide with written words only on the back. Here's the decal sheet, and you'll notice that there's gold things that go on the wings on the back, though they're not quite the same wings as on the Wing Gundam. The white parts primarily go on the shield to sort of give it the effect that it's not just a big monocolor block. The green stickers will go on the chest, and otherwise pretty simple standard eyes there. Once you put this all together, you're of course going to get the legs with the feet attached. You're going to get the waist section. You're going to get a chest. You're going to get the arms and shoulders all built together into one. You're going to get 2 Buster Rifles, and you're going to get the shield, which actually looks all right. The wings. Wow, that didn't go very well, but anyway, you do get the wings. I wouldn't really call them wings from this appearance anyway. And you're going to get 2 green effect parts and an all-green beam saber. Welcome to the mid-90s when lining was king, and you'll also notice the beautiful seam lines right down the middle, and you can hide that with some of your lining, but again, overlined. That's probably my fault, but Bandai, lots of channels. The bend at the knee is only going to be 90 degrees. You'll notice that you just slap these 2 pieces on, and then this back piece has a pivot point up at the back, and look at that inner frame. Incredible master grade level there. The front guard is just going to move around there a little bit independently, and the ankle moves this much, and no bend there, and a cute little thruster to blast off to the moon. The waist section is again Line City, and I could have done that a little bit less there, and you do have some deep channels and some shallow channels, so you can adjust how much ink you want to put in. The front skirts are independent moving here. You just slap some red things on the side, one big blue one at the back, and you've just got polycaps there, but nothing fancy in terms of the waist section. The chest section, on the other hand, does look pretty cool. There's no sticker down at the bottom, it's just solid red, then you've got blue. These are green stickers, and this shiny green jewel is also just a sticker, but I think it looks pretty good, especially on top of the gold parts there. On the shoulders, we do have cannons that pop out, but this isn't on a hinge mechanism. You literally just have to pull these off, and you'll notice that these parts here open up to reveal gold parts inside, which look pretty cool, and they're covered up by a blue, slightly shiny sticker. The arms already seem to be a huge improvement on the wing. First, in the shoulders, these aren't stickers. You have a white, blue, and red parts, including some gold there that I put some black lining on. And if you open that up, you're going to have a thruster inside. Also, you get to cover up this shoulder part here with a white part there. Ugly seam line down the middle. The exact same elbow mechanism, but it seems to be a lot tighter in this one. And here the left and right forearms are the same. Nothing opens and the fists don't go inside. And instead of having weak twisting fists, it's just on a regular ball joint with the regular trigger 3-finger split. Now the head is not great, and the first thing that you'll notice is that it has, instead of just having a red point there on the chin like most Gundams, it actually has a whole bottom red piece, but I don't think they got the size of that right at all. If you look inside, you'll see that there's a clear green part there, and that follows through to the camera, but if you want to paint the eyes black, you can have clear green eyes there. I put on a lot of lining. You do get a gold 4 V-fin up here. There's the lining I've put on the back. Could have done a little bit of a better job, but the head is okay, but again, not too remarkable, and it doesn't capture the anime right at all, I think. For fans of the anime, is there anybody who did not love the Buster rifles, especially when you twin them? Here's the front and here's the inside, and you'll notice that you're able to, of course, combine them together. It's just got some pegs there, and it fits together satisfyingly well. The only problem being it's just a big gray block with nothing too exciting, and you can choose to put one trigger in or both of them in. The shield is a big improvement on wings because while it is just a big red block, it doesn't look monocolor because of the fact that you get to add a white piece on the front, gold parts here, gold parts there, and a clear green part from the green runner there. So that looks pretty good, and you put on these white stickers, which don't quite, they're a little bit shinier than the white plastic itself, but overall I put this shield in hand and it does look better, but again, you should be painting the outside white if you want to make this look completely pro. Solid green one-piece beam saber, again you should paint that white, which may or may not be easy, I don't know, and the effect parts are very similar to the wings, and but you only get 2 of them here. So what about the wings themselves and what can you do with them? Well, first of all, they just mount onto the backpack there, and over here they also have a bending point. But what's sort of cool is inside you have green polycaps, which is a little bit of a WTF thing. These do only go in and out one way, so when you open it up, you'll notice that it's down here, and then you'll be able to slide that forward and do the same with this one so that they can sit flush beside each other. And the final part, and something I'm not going to attach too often, are these tiny little thrusters which you plug into the back, and they have the horrible habit of falling out all the time. You don't know how many times I've found these on my shelf whenever this Gundam is out on display, so anyway, they just stay in a Ziploc safe and out of the way now. So that's where I'll wrap up part 1, so stay tuned for part 2 to see this whole Wing Gundam Zero all put together. So this is Robert184, gundam.tk, rate, comment, subscribe, see you next time everybody. Thanks for watching. Hey, you know, since we do get our own movies, that means that our series are probably the 2 best Gundam series ever, you could say.